Just a short, like hour or two. All I'm doing now is I'm gonna work on this column. I think that's gonna be my mission. Just load up my reference here. I think the railing was something like that, yeah. So that's like just fitting into that way better now. Kind of just made something really quick for the ceiling. I don't know what I'm gonna do there exactly, but I just kind of fit something in that would be simple and okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started on this piece. I have an idea of what I want to make already, so we're just gonna get started. Grid up pretty high here. So basically what I'm gonna do is create like this stepping in here. So I'm gonna have one. Okay, so that's gonna come forward. And then this one's gonna be smaller. Just a bit. Thinking be this. It's gonna kind of have to line up with these cylinders. So um, we might have to make some adjustments as we go forward with this. I'm actually going to delete these two. This piece, I'm going to delete that one too. And I'm going to delete this piece. So I just have this center column here. Kind of all I want right now. So we're going to have this come out. Essentially what we're going to have here is we're going to have like a reverse of this piece. Right, so if we take this, move this here, so now we're saying like, okay, this is going to be this piece here. Might pull this out a little bit because essentially like I just want this cylinder here. It's going to be more forward, I believe. So we're going to kind of take this out a little bit. Then, yeah, just like same thing again, but not as much. Kind of create this like little step. So this doesn't come back as much. Is going to kind of line up. It should line up with this piece. But ideally, it's gonna come around. It's gonna come around and terminate, I believe. Trying to figure out what I want it to do. So Could just come around here and terminate into the wall. You know, kind of something like that where it just comes around and terminates right there. So let's start with this. So we'll extrude 2.5. And then this one's going to be beveled because I want it to be, I want this piece to look round. Yeah, 0.5 is fine. Usually good for selling that it's cylindrical there. So this piece is just going to come back. This, I think. We're going to come up a little bit more, so let's trim. We want to do similar trims to like what we've already done, to keep things very similar in their motif. So we have like these roundy bits, so it's good to have them here too. Then this one, I'm just going to create another little bead. Same thing. 0.25. Then this one is not going to be beveled. I'm just going to take the center. Something like that. Okay, so now we're going to take this piece and we're going to extrude up a little bit. So this is like our little base here that holds our piece together. So I'm thinking this probably just needs to come back, terminate like kind of there. I might bring that in a little bit too, because it kind of looks a little funky. Yeah, that's okay, cool. Let's kind of close this here. Oop. That's okay. This piece is probably gonna go all the way up here to top of this piece. All right. Now we got a little base. This piece kind of comes out almost to like the edge here. We got to give it some space because we're going to make like little feet for this too. So maybe something like that. This guy has its own base. That's the same thing as 0.5. I'll do the same thing. Wait, what the hell? All right, somehow. All right, somehow that wasn't completely straight. I will keep that. And then we'll do the same thing again. Oh, do a little gap, then gap again, but smaller this time. And then this one, same thing, just come out, just do a little bead. So this is like, this is pretty standard, motif, repeating elements, you know, see it over and over again. It brings some consistency to the scene and kind of ties different elements together. And it also just keeps your eye from picking up too many details. So something that I've been thinking about for this piece here is that I might have um, too many different types of trim. So I have like this arch and this piece here. So I might try to take this piece and add the cylindrical bit to this piece and to this one as well. Okay, and then that knocks one down. I kind of have it pretty close here. We can just say that this is another one because it's a whole different piece. Okay, so but we have this piece here and then this piece here, so these are kind of different. And then we have this one too. So we might think about, you know, maybe just taking these and just hiding them for now. And okay, there's another one. So um, so maybe we just have two for this, and then we have two or just one for this piece where we have like this cylindrical bit followed by some of these like smaller beads. So I think that's something that we're going to try to keep forward. So here we are. Um, so okay, we have this pillar. This pillar's a little bit too big.